What if I told you that Bode Akuna's betrayal in Star Wars Jedi Survivor wasn't just a selfish act, but something deeper, something that might actually make him the most human character in the entire Star Wars universe? What if Bode Akuna was right? Today, we are diving headfirst into one of the most shocking and controversial moments in Jedi Survivor, the betrayal of Bode Akuna. But this isn't your typical he-turned evil story, no. This is about grief, survival, and a hidden message that changes everything we thought we knew about the Jedi, the Empire, and even Cal Kestis himself. At first glance, Bode Akuna is the perfect ally. A charming mercenary with a good heart, a blaster on his hip, and a willingness to stand by Cal when things get rough. He is not a Jedi, but he is loyal, or so we thought. But Bode's past is wrapped in secrets. As we learn later, he was a Jedi, one who faked his death during Order 66, went underground, and did everything he could to protect one thing: his daughter, Carter. He wasn't fighting for the Jedi Order anymore. He wasn't chasing a rebellion. He was fighting for survival, something the Jedi Code never really prepared him for. Bode's betrayal hits hard just when it seems like Cal and the gang have found a safe haven in Tanalo, a hidden planet away from the Empire's reach. Bode turns on them, kills Eno Cordova, and takes the coordinates for himself. But let's stop here. Ask yourself, why did he do it? Was it out of malice, or was it something more primal? Bode didn't betray Cal because he wanted power. He did it because he didn't trust anyone, not even Cal, to protect his daughter the way he could. Every system failed him: the Republic, the Jedi, the Empire, even his fellow survivors. And when the galaxy becomes that cruel, trust becomes a luxury you can't afford. In Bode's mind, Tanalo wasn't for the Jedi, it was for Carter. This is where things get deep. The Jedi Order, for all its wisdom, often ignored the complexity of human emotions. Attachment was seen as forbidden, fear was dangerous, and love is a path to the dark side. But what if those things are exactly what makes us human? Bode's love for his daughter is what pushed him to make impossible choices. He became a shadow of his former self, yes, but isn't that what any parent might do if it meant keeping their child alive? Compare that to Cal, who throughout Jedi Survivor starts to realize the rigid teachings of the Jedi may not be sustainable in a galaxy this broken. Bode becomes a minor, showing Cal what he could become, what he might have to become if he chooses to prioritize survival over principle. And that's the hidden message behind Bode's betrayal. Sometimes survival demands sacrifice, and the lines between hero and villain blur. Bode's journey isn't light side or dark side, it is grey. He operates in the moral in-between, driven by love and fear, unlike Anakin Skywalker. But unlike Anakin, Bode doesn't seek domination, he seeks isolation, a quiet place to raise his daughter in peace. In many ways, he is what a great Jedi might actually look like. Someone who has the power but chooses not to fight for grand ideals. Someone who wants nothing more than to be left alone. This is why so many players walked away from the game with mixed feelings. Bode wasn't a monster. He was just tired. Tired of running, tired of losing, tired of watching people he loved die. And maybe, just maybe, he was right. Let's flip the script. What if Bode had succeeded? What if he had raised Carter in Tanalo, hidden away from the galaxy's chaos? No wars, no Inquisitors, no Jedi Code to follow, just peace. Would that have been so wrong? By the end of the game, Cal ends up making a similar choice. He doesn't destroy Tanalo. He doesn't reject the possibility of a new future, he embraces it, and in that moment, he understands Bode. That's the true brilliance of Bode's arc. He challenges the player to question their own sense of morality. Not every bad guy is evil. Sometimes they are just a father doing what he can to protect his child. So was Bode Akuna right? In a world where codes and creeds fail, where the strong prey on the weak, and where hope is fading, maybe the only right thing left is what you can do for the ones you love. Bode's story isn't about betrayal, it's about sacrifice. It's about what it means to be human in a galaxy where humanity is often lost. And that's why his story sticks with us longer after the credits roll. If you felt torn about Bode Akuna, you are not alone. Drop a comment and let me know, was he a villain, a victim, or something in between? If you loved this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives like this, and may the force be with you. Bye bye.